What's going on, guys? Satchy is here, and this is episode 12 of my Road to Division 1 series. As you can see, we're picking up Kieran Gibbs for 1,500 coins, just as a replacement for Baines. If Baines has low fitness and everything, I wanted two left backs in my squad. And as you can see, I'm opening a pack that I got from a tournament, a single player tournament that I actually won. Just to get the pack and see what I get. And as you can see, I pick up a Godin, I'm not sure what his first name is, but we got Godin in inform. Unbelievable. That was actually my first ever inform. I know you obviously saw me get an inform in the other pack opening, but this was actually recorded beforehand last year in like December sometime. So unbelievable. We got a Godin in a player's pack which only contained one rare player, which was ridiculous. You know, the luck we got there was unbelievable. And you know, moving on to the actual episode, I just wanted to show you that, just to show that I got an inform in a pack. That was really nice. That's two informs now I've got, plus Swinestar getting Di Maria so far in FIFA 14, which is 4 great pulls personally. Like I said, just getting on to this episode, we needed to start playing a lot better really again, because the last episode we lost all 3 games, and in 2 of the games we had 2 red cards in each, which I don't understand what the hell was wrong with me. I hardly ever get red cards, and then 4 come in 2 games, so that was actually a mad episode. And you know, I didn't put Gibbs in for this game. I did put Baines. I think I was going to put Gibbs, but then I changed my mind. So we're going to come up against our first opponent today, Rock FC, an interesting name, I guess. And he rocks up with a decent Premier League team, actually a very decent Premier League team. He has got Walcott on the left, even though he's a right mid, so that was kind of a bit weird. But yeah, this guy was actually pretty decent. He had the shot right there where he nearly scored. So he was getting the better of the play. Again, he was through. You know, he was getting through pretty easy, and then he scored to make it 1-0. Personally, I think we started off really badly. He started to get through balls in quite easily. We got a free kick here. Javi Garcia to take it, and personally, this was actually a really good free kick. Look at that. I think his goalkeeper should have probably done a lot better than he actually did. But Daniel Sturridge, as per usual, scores a goal. So that made it 1-1. It was a very decent free kick. I don't normally score goals from free kicks, especially from that position. I find it very hard to get the angle right so that obviously the person can head it in. And then Sturridge got away again, and a really nice shot there from distance, but it just went over. It had a lot of power on it, and that was it for the first half. He did have the better of the play, and he probably deserved to be in front personally. But we were doing pretty well to keep it at 1-1, because he kept coming at us, and there just failed with the bicycle kick. That would have been amazing if that had gone in. And then he hits the post right there. He was getting really unlucky, and it was kind of like the EAA's against him really, because he was nearly scoring, and then we nearly scored ourselves. Look at that. And then Jarvis comes in. I think that was Jarvis that came in there, and he nearly snatched the 2-1 lead. And then again, this game was such an end-to-end game in the second half. It was mad. Like, I was having an attack, he was having an attack, and then I go for the chip to win the game, and it just goes over. And it was really, really mad, and it could have went either way. And then in the last minute, pretty much, he flipping gets the goal to win the game with Steven Gerrard there. Yeah, that's a piss take really, but it could have went either way. You know, as I've shown, you know, we both had counter-attacks back and forth throughout the second half. It was a very open game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win, but you can see from the stats, he deserved to win personally. I don't think I deserved to win overall, and that's 4 losses in a row. What am I doing? What am I doing on this game? 4 losses in a row, that's terrible. So it's looking pretty bleak for us to even get promoted, or we might even get relegated at this rate. Get relegated back to Division 9. Imagine that. I might as well just break my flipping FIFA disc if I get relegated back to Division 9, because getting relegated in such a low division. What the hell would that be about? But anyway, back into the second game against Czechoslovakia. That is a funny name. I have to give props to him there because that is an actually lovely name. And he rocked up with a decent, well, a very decent Serie A team because he's got a Barbo and Muriel. But after exactly 2 minutes, we did take the lead with, I think that was Demba Ba. Demba Ba is easily my best striker. I think he's better than Sturridge for my team personally. Bar just keeps on scoring. You know, he seems to score nearly every game he plays in. His goal to game ratio must be around about 1. And again, we nearly scored there to make it 2-0. We really needed that second goal because then he made it 1-0. Unfortunately, I think that was with Muriel. I'm not surprised. You know, the two strikers he's got up front are very overpowered. I'm not surprised at all. But then Walcott on the wing straight away in the 45th minute. The EA aides was with me this time, and a 45th minute header as per usual. I have to apologise, guys. I don't know why I'm going down the wing so much and crossing. Probably because I got Walcott on the wing and he's pacey as fuck. So yeah, that's probably why. And Demba Ba is just a beast in the air, so it kind of is a perfect combination. But we definitely did deserve to be in the lead, to be fair. We had plenty of shots and shots on target, and the second half was very tight actually. There wasn't too many chances, but then we did make it 3-1, and again with another cross. I think that was probably from Walker, I'm not sure, but yeah, Demba Ba with another head goal. This guy is just flipping beast from corners. But then we let our own headed goal right there, and that made it 3-2. So, you know, the last 20 odd minutes was going to be very tight. It was going to be very close. Look at that touch from Bar right there. That was amazing. How he got away from that slide and challenge. Really nice. Bit scrappy. We couldn't get the ball into the box really. But then Walcott gets on the ball. Oh my God! Look at that. Look at that, baby. And that is a way to seal the match pretty much, and he is dancing, he is smacking their ass, and that made it 4-2, and that was game over. We're just going to look at the replay again. Look at this worldie. Oh, the technique, it was just perfect. And yeah, it was 4-2, game over, but no, we were not done. 90th minute, Lukaku gets on the ball, uses his strength, gets through, and you know what's going to happen. 5-2, game over, 3 points, a much needed 3 points, and Lukaku goes with the prancing bird celebration right there, which was quite interesting. So we picked up the 3 points, 5-2, sorry, and Lukaku and Bar both getting 9.7 out of 10. A perfect game from them two. You can clearly see by the statistics we definitely deserved the 3 points. A much needed 3 points after 4 losses in a row. We really needed to get another win, really, if we were going to make sure we win this division title, really. You know, 4 games left. We need like 3 wins, I think, to win the division title. So obviously this was pretty much a must-win game. We stay with the same team, and I have to say this guy's team, the BPL team that he's got here, is probably one of the best teams I've ever seen. Like, just looking at that team, it just looks so well rounded and so good, that I knew this was going to be a tough match if he was a decent player. And yeah, he looked like a decent player because he took the lead in the 26th minute with Luis Suarez, who is a very good striker. He's very dodgy, you know, he's hard to play against, and you know, it was a really good finish to make it 1-0. However, we did start to get into the game, and a nice through ball there to Walcott, who is such a good player for me, and he made it 1-1 with a lovely chip, and he did his little surfboard celebration right there. So 1-1, you know, we're back in the game, but I know we need to take our chances because again he's through, and this time Ramirez with a lovely shot, but De Gea helping us out here with a really good save. I do like De Gea, and that's why I've kept him in for so long. He's such a good player for me. And again, they nearly scored right there. But on the verge of half-time, we did get through, and guess what? We were down that wing again, but this time it was Lukaku with the ball. He cuts inside. Oh, this lovely bit of play, and Lukaku unluckily didn't score there, but I think that was, I'm not sure who that was actually. I think that was Jarvis. I think that was Jarvis who scored to make it 2-1 at half-time. Look at our possession, 62% possession. You see that? Mad. I've never had 62% possession in one half. That was ridiculous. We were pretty much all over him, and then in the second half, you know, we demolished him pretty much. Then Bar with another goal in this episode. He just keeps on scoring. He is unbelievable. So, like I said, he's certainly my favourite striker. And then really we just teased him a bit there. A bad pass to me, pretty much, and Bar again his second goal of the game. So that was it. He left after I scored that fourth goal, and Bar with, what was that, a 9.8 after a 9.7. This guy is such a good player. He's such a good finisher, and he's such a good header of the ball. 61% possession in the end. That's ridiculous. I never get that much. 2 wins in that episode, really needed. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.